Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Mark IT Learning Hub. Today I'm going to teach you how to show images from directory by using PHP. Normally you have seen the images listed on the web pages. They are not actually shown by manual process, rather than they are actually shown with the help of some logic or some programming languages. So in this lecture, we are going to cover uh, how we can actually show the images from directory dynamically by using the PHP. Now you have made a folder, show images, and in this there is another folder, directory you can say, that is actually images. It contains some images of nature, uh, but you can see that these images are consist of JPG and PNG. So I'll be showing you how you can actually show all these images on your web page dynamically. So let us create a PHP file, and we name the PHP file, let us say uh, show images.php. Now what we do here, in order to start, first of all, we want to actually create one variable and want to store the directory, the source of the files in that variable. So we say that a dollar images is equals to, sorry, uh, source of the file dollar images is equals to uh, the directory where our images are placed is actually images slash. So we have done this. Now what we do, now in PHP there is a function called glob function. So with the help of that, we actually want to uh, store all the images in a one variable so that we can access the source of all these images and store in array. Then we can process that array quite easily. So we say glog, and in glog what we give actually the uh, directory name. So the direct name of the directory is dollar images, and then what we do here, we concatenate dollar, and sorry, we concatenate here the type of the file we want in glog. We want actually the JPG files. Currently I'm showing you, because currently we are only showing the JPG files. So what we do here, we want to check whether this $img variable is returning the array or not. So we use print underscore r function of PHP to print the array $img. So let us execute this, and I have already uh, this localhost to show images directory. So we actually go and execute this page, show images.php. Now you can see that the array has been printed. So in this array, we have a number of images. It is only printing the JPG images. It is not printing the PNG images. So that we are going to solve in uh, next few minutes. So you can see that on the zero index, the image is 1.jpg, 2.jpg, and so on up to 7.jpg. So once we got this, then we can actually easily print this with the help of a special loop for actually processing the array, that is actually for each loop for processing array. So what we do here, we define for each, and in for each, what we do, we say $ing is $images. So to get the actually the values of the indexes, and once we get those values, then we can easily place in the uh, image tag, that is like the image src. And in src, what we do here, php and echo dollar the directory of the images, actually $images. Then we concatenate, and we say the $images dot because since we have already defined here $images, so we name this as $images underscore dir, so that we can actually uh, do further coding quite easily, since we have used this variable for the directory, and here we have a $images. So $images, and sorry, the here we define the $images directory, and then dot $ing. Then we use break. I want to see what is the issue with this. Let me check. PHP echo $images. Yeah, here we have made a mistake. $images. Still, we have some issue. So PHP echo $images directory this, and then what we get a $images. So it seems as if we have made a mistake that we have to see. Now we actually use a view. Okay, it is actually showing you the images slash images. So actually it is printing the run directory. So we have to actually see what mistake we are actually doing here. It is already there, so we actually only need $images. There is no need to concatenate. You can see that this was the mistake we were doing, so that is why. And now it is printing all those images. Okay, so what was the issue? We actually had already this variable which actually stored the path and complete path of the image. We were actually doing a one mistake, and we were giving the name of the directory. Okay, now what we do here for this PNG image, since we have this PNG image 8.png, it is not showing. So we want to show this image as well, and you can see that it is not showing. So first of all, we want to actually change the width and height of the images. Width 300 and height 300. Okay, so now you can see that uh, these images are printed quite good in height and width. Okay, now what we do here, in order to show the PNG image, we can use another argument that will actually print the JPG or PNG images. So that is actually the one thing that we are going to actually use, that what we do here. First of all, we want to pass the uh, types of the extension in the curly braces, JPG or the PNG images, and then what we do here, we use a comma and we use a glob underscore brace. Okay, with the help of this, we can actually easily show the JPG images and PNG images quite easily. So now we want to see that you can see that the PNG image is also displayed. So in this way, you can actually display the images on your web page quite easily with the help of a programming language. And here we have used the PHP, and you can use the any language that you want related to the website. But in this PHP coding, you can see that first we have defined the directory, and then we have used the glob function, and previously we used only JPG. But in order to print the JPG and PNG images, we actually used the both the extension the curly braces, and we use the glob brace. And there's a special loop for processing the array, that is actually for each loop. So in that we actually passed this array, since it contains the index and value, but we want to only value here. So what we did, we used dollar image as dollar img as dollar images, and in this we actually got the value. In the image tag, we just pass the dollar images variable to a source, and then width and height. So in this way, you can actually easily show the multiple images inside your web page. So hope you have enjoyed this lecture, and thank you so much.